So at the moment we have a little main menu. What we want to do is find some way to unlock this. So we want to be able to go to a new game, go through our new game, whatever we're doing here, then exit, and the exit should take us through to the next level, level 2. And also should record that that's happened. So let's go and just put that in first. Let's just go and open up tutorial 2. I'm going to lose track of these, aren't I? Tutorial 2 is this one. Did I just... didn't mean to do that. Alright, so all we want to do is... you know what I'm going to do? We're just going to create like an exit. I'm going to grab this. I can do it this way, or look, if I'm doing it the right way, I should go to my top view. Middle click in here, hit F to focus. This brings us here. And let's just hold down Alt and Shift and drag this along. So this is going to be my exit. And then we can just go back to perspective like this. Hit middle click, hit F again. And there we go. So this is our exit door. If we want to be clever, ooh, I don't think we can do it from within here, can we? Do we have a text? I think we need to do it in a blueprint, unfortunately. All classes. Oh, hang on. All classes. We have a text renderer in here. Text render actor. There we go. That's what we want. Let's just pop that up there. Go to my details and go up to the top and say exit. Oh, there we go. The icon is so much bigger than the actual text. Let's just rotate that around. Give it a color. There we go, beautiful. And put it a bit closer to the wall so we can, not quite that close. Okay, so we're going to be able to see that now, and let's just pop it down above the door there. So what we want to do is go through this door. This is at the end of our level, and we want to move the player on to our second level. So how do we do that? Well, we've sort of used some things before, so we just want to get a trigger volume. Grab one of those. We've used these previously. Pop this here, and we're just going to put it in for now, at least, into the level. Let's pop that down there. It doesn't really matter how big this is as long as the player actually goes through it. That should be fine. So now, so I've got that. Hang on, I don't have that selected, do I? Want to make sure I've got that selected. Go. And then we're going to open up my beautiful level blueprint, which we have here. We've got some stuff we've done previously, and these are some ones that I used earlier, which we're not using anymore. So I'm going to delete those. Right click, and we want to create an event on begin overlap. Now I think we should be able to do this in here. Load level, load level. Yeah, that's a streaming level. We don't want that. We don't want a streaming level. Let's try a level. Level. Well, open level. That's what we want to think. By object reference. There we go. And we want level 2. And that should just do what we needed to do. So let's just go and check, test that that actually works. We can just go from here straight into level 2. Come around to here, we've got our exit. Go through our exit. And bang, here we go, into our second level. Fantastic. But what we want to do is we want to record. So for our main menu, we want to record that we've been through here, so that when I open up the main menu again, I know that my player has completed level 1, and that I can enable level 2 on my menu so that I know that they can actually go through that. So let me just show you exactly what I mean. Let's go back to our main menu. So currently, this is disabled. Now, if we go into here and go to the other one, it's still going to be disabled because we're disabling it in code. What I want is to be able to go through here, finish level 1, which is currently says new game, and unlock level 2 for the player. So how are we going to do that? Now we could, as I said before, or in fact, let's just run that again. And you can see over here, we have our game mode, which we've used. We have our player controller, which we've used. But each of these only exists while, and even the player state and the game session, these only exist while the level is running, and they get destroyed afterwards. So that's not what we need. What we're going to do instead is we're going to come into here. We're going to go to our game BPs, and we need to create a new blueprint. This time, so we've just used these so far. We've got our most common ones up here, but you'll notice what we're looking for is the game instance. It'll look like this by default. If we want to go down and find our game instance or any other ones that don't appear here, we need to come into here and go game instance. And you'll see we've got game instance right here. And if we read this, it says game instance, high level manager object for an instance of the running game, spawned at game creation and not destroyed until game instance is shut down. So that's what we want. We're going to get this game instance. I'm going to select that. I'm going to call it BP underscore game instance, like so. Now, yes, okay, so let me just check here. Yeah, that's fine. Game instance class is what we're looking for just down here. Okay, so we've created a new game instance. Let's select BP underscore game instance, like that, and that's going to make that our default game instance class. That's fine. So it's in our project settings, again under maps and modes. So now if we go into here, well, we need to, obviously, we can get stuff out of here. Let's just open it up. And it just opens up with an event graph on it. So what we need is a way to tell whether we've gone into level 2. So I guess all we really need to do is grab something here, add a variable, and let's just say level 1 complete. And that's a Boolean. Let's just compile. By default, that is false. So level 1 complete is false, which is great. So now we're just going to update this a little bit. Going to go to the player controller. We need to get, let's just move that down there. In fact, we can, guess we can probably put it in here, can't we? So let's just go game instance. We're not going to get game instance. We don't want to cast a game instance. Get game instance is what we want. Okay. And so we then want to cast that to our 2BP game instance. That's my game instance. Like so. That's fine. And again, I'm just going to pop down here. Oops. Print string. Cast to game instance failed. Right, so we've got this. Now I am going to promote that to a variable and call it game instance, like so. And we just connect these up so that we're actually setting it. Okay, and we still have our button. Now at the moment we are disabling it, we're not enabling it. What we want to do is we want to get the value that we've put in here. Make sure we've saved that. Level 1 complete. Level 1 complete, just want to get that. And all we need to do is feed it into there. So if it's been complete, if we've finished level 1, we're going to set the button for level 2 as enabled. So let's just compile that. Let's just run this, and it should still be, yeah, it's we have it as incomplete, so that's fine. If we go into here now and we actually set it to complete, we can actually go through to level 2. Excellent. That's exactly what we want. So now we need to go to our other level. Where are we? Game maps. And we want to go to our exit. So we were in tutorial 2. Save that. Yes, we do. And we want to go back to our level blueprint. And we want to set this. So the same thing as before. We want our game instance, and we need to cast that. I should have copied and pasted it, I know. BP, that's the one we want. Excellent. Cast failed. Print string. Cast to game instance failed. Again, the reason I do that, the time you don't do that is when that for some reason fails and nothing's telling you that it's failing. You always want to have something. You never want to just finish with an empty execution thing coming off there. All right, so we're opening that up. What we need to do now is we don't really need to save this as a variable because we're closing the level. All we need to do is get that same one, which reminded me is level 1 complete. Okay, level 1 complete, and we want to set it like so. And we just put there. That should now be setting level 1 complete. So let's just come back here. Game instance. Make sure that is not complete. Compile. Save. Let's go back to our main menu. Save all. Yep. Hit play. Level 2 is blocked. So we go now to new game. We're in level 1. Come through here. And exit. Bang. Now if we hit P, pray to the Unreal Engine gods here that this is going to work. And we go back to main menu. Hey, look what we've done. We've now unlocked level 2 for our player. So we go level 2. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, excellent. So now we can unlock our different levels. Isn't that great? So this is good. This is good. So we can come back here, go back to our main menu. Excellent. So that's now unlocked. If I come out of the game, if I quit and hit play again, what's happened? We have locked this off. So what I'm going to show you next is actually how to save the variables that we've put there. I mean, it's just a basic, simple Boolean, but it's pretty easy to just create a save and to actually save that off so that we can then go and retrieve it. We'll do that in the next video. So just pause now and we're going to do that next.